What's good, YouTube? So check this out. I'm not going to be in the video. I figured I'd walk around and tell y'all this one. Back in the day when I was a young buck, right? I was a teenager. We was playing Super Nintendo, my brother and me, up in the attic. And I'll never forget the TV actually not coming in clear. The picture wasn't clear, so what we did was take the back off the TV. That's what most people did back in the day. They took the back off the TV so they could access the UHF screw to put the antenna on there or the RF switch on there so it comes in clear. Because back then those TVs was the picture tubes. They didn't have the flat screen TVs. Well, we didn't have them yet in the early 90s. And we took the back off the TV and accidentally, not intentionally, accidentally, I don't know how, because in reality, I should be dead. I shouldn't be having this conversation with you. I shouldn't have walked away. Maybe life went on and I thought that I was still living. Maybe this is all a dream. You know, all those thoughts went through my mind when this happened. But once again, I can't explain it, because had it would have happened to somebody else, and I'm just being honest, they would have died right there. So I took the back off the TV and I went to put the UHF switch, RF switch on the UHF screws on the back. And I didn't put my hands where the picture tube fuses were at all. Keep in mind, if anybody knows anything about electricity is like a magnet. If you get electrocuted or you stick your finger in a socket or something electrocutes you, you will stick to it forever, how long it needs to fry you or whatever. Any electrician out there would know this. Some cases, some people get electrocuted and then thrown 5 feet backwards. Well, anyway, I stuck my hand in the back of the TV, and I'll never forget. I remember it like it was yesterday. I want to say it was the most terrifying, but I couldn't do nothing about it. I don't want to say it was painful, but I want to say I felt the surge. When my hand got close to that UHF switch, the bulbs was in the back of the TV. My hand was like a magnet. It sucked my hand to it. And my hand stuck to the TV. And I'll never forget, it stuck to the back of the circuit board on the back of the picture tube. And I remember the sound. Zzz, I heard that. I felt that. My eyes was fine. My body was fine. At least, like I said, I pray I'm not dead and I'm just living in another world, because I've had multiple near-death experiences, if you want to call them that. Point I'm trying to make is I'm still at loss for words. Every time I think about that, I think about it every so many years that go by. I'm like, wow, why me? I know mad people that have gotten electrocuted, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they gone. Or maybe I was gone and this is just some dream I'm in. But once again, I've had many near-death experiences, if that's what we want to call them. So when I touched that back of that TV with the palm of my hand, that circuit board, I'll never forget that. And I could feel my body growing, if that makes any sense. It was almost like I was growing from the inside out, like I was getting bigger. It sounds corny, but it felt like I was taking on energy, which I was taking on electricity, And then I remember my brother standing to the left of me. Now, I know damn well he didn't push me, he didn't kick me, because he would have stuck to me as well. That's how I know for sure he didn't do nothing to stop me, and I'm glad that he didn't, because we'd both probably be up there dead on the floor. So my mind had a lot of thoughts running through it after the fact. Not as much as I'm having now. Like, I'm in deep thought now, wondering what really happened after the fact. Did I check out? Is this all some bullshit I'm living now? But once again, I'll never forget. I remember when my hand finally came off of it. I looked at my brother, and he just looked at me. He made sure I was okay. Then he started laughing. So I'm not mad at him for laughing. He only laughed because he found out that I was okay, I think. And I looked at my right hand, y'all, and it was little polka dot holes, like needle holes, where you could see where my hands was burnt from touching the TV. But it wasn't burnt. It was just like I touched a match with my hand and squeezed it until the match went out and left those little tan marks all over my hand. Probably like 30 little holes on my right hand. And you know, the crazy part about it is normally when something like that happens, you blow a fuse in the house. And back then we had those fuses in my grandmother's house where you turn them like little glass knobs. So we had those fuses. It wasn't like your new circuit breakers that you have now where you flip the switch off and then on to start the fuse over again. Okay, so I just thought I'd share that with y'all, and y'all give me y'all thoughts on that, because once again, I still think about that from time to time. I'm not asking why I'm still here, because I'm actually happy that I'm still here. Maybe I have a purpose. Maybe I do have a purpose to still be here. And rest easy to those that have lost their lives to accidents like that and little things that just happen in the daily life. So everybody stay blessed, be careful, watch what you do. Just keep your eyes open, stay focused. I love y'all. Stay blessed.